Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Clayster making you guys a YouTube video. This is actually on the Monday after G3. Actually, I guess it would be Tuesday now. I forgot that I slept all day yesterday, and I had a little voice crack there. As you can tell, my voice is kind of gone. I actually think I'm coming down with the land flu from G3. I even tried to, make it sanitary and not get sick. We're using hand sanitizer the whole time, and basically just doing knuckle touches with everyone instead of shaking their hand, because this is the way to transfer the least germs, when you go to shake hands. But other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. We didn't exactly have the best placing at G3, but sometimes those kind of things happen. I could sit here and talk about all the excuses, all the things that went wrong, and maybe I hope these don't come across as excuses. I'm going to go ahead and say we lost fair and square. We got mopped up by Envy and then proceeded to lose to Epsilon in a series that I don't believe we should have lost. I think my team's a lot better than the way we lost that match. So fair play to them. They just outplayed us. But there were some defining influencing factors into the whole thing, which I'll just go ahead and I'll recap G3 for you guys. So basically, we get in on, I think, Thursday or Wednesday. End up going out that Thursday night. I'm gonna save all the stories about what happened when we went out for another video. I'm gonna run it by everybody the stories are about to make sure they're okay to post online. But just suffice to say, we went out on Thursday night, and then Friday rolls around. We stay in Friday night. Just had hung out, went and saw some stuff in London, and then Saturday rolls around and we played our group play matches. We didn't play till later in the day, which kind of sucked, but the way G3 is set up, shout out to all the guys on the staff over there, especially Martin Warren, all those great guys, everybody who makes it possible for G3 to happen. Thank you guys so much, because the way I see it is like, if we didn't have these people in the staff, in the umbrella of Gfinity, then these events wouldn't be so cool and so fun. I really enjoy going to Gfinity events. I won the first two, as you guys may know, with Complexity. I was hoping to win the third one, but regardless, every time we went, there's always been something special, something cool. The player lounge was really nice. The place we were playing in was pretty awesome, with all the other games and the way they had it set up. It was really well done. The stadium seating was pretty cool. I liked it a lot, seeing just this wall of people in front of you. It was a really unique experience, and shout out to all those guys again for throwing such a great event. And then, so we go to play our matches on Saturday, I believe it is, and we play Vitality versus the French team. They're actually the best French team, one of the better EU teams. I've played against them for the past 2 years now, and it's always a good match. I'm pretty good friends with those guys, Guitar Broken, all those guys. Pretty cool. But so we played them, and it ended up being a pretty close match, but we weren't really trying that hard. We weren't calling out how we used to, or how we normally do. I don't know what it was about it, but there's moments of silence, and I would just be talk, and they're like, I don't see anything. It's like, yeah, well, you can still small talk and say where you're going or what you're watching. It doesn't have to be a player you have to see to know to call out, because that's what small talking is I'm moving here, looking here, blah blah. So the S&D got relatively close. Went down to 5-5. We ended up winning it, though. I think Matt and Scump clutched a 2v4. But I wasn't ever I was never frightened that we were going to lose the match. Me and Proof go down and make it a 2v4, and they're on defense on Octane, and I was like, oh, we won it. And then they just were like, boom, 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 and just won the game. And that's just the way I expect us to play. I have such high regard for myself and my teammates that it's I know when it comes down to 5-5 or 5-5, and it's a 2v4 with Matt and Scump, I know they're gonna win it. I don't know. It's just that weird confidence thing. And then the Blitz ended up being relatively close too, but we ended up closing it out. I'm going to actually take off my G3 bracelet now because it is hurting my wrist a little bit. I just got out of the shower, if you can't tell. So then we moved on to play Envy. Like I said, we got mopped up by Envy. I don't know if it was... I could delve into it. Freight, Dom, Nameless, we can't let him sit top 3 and do that. Me and my teammates talked about this. Let me worry about that guy, but... We didn't talk about it before that match, so he ended up destroying us from top red. It was actually, we were ahead going in the second side. Let them 3-cap on us by not rotating back as well that one time. That's the 2 reasons why we lost that match. Then we moved on to the search. I don't know what happened with the search. It was just kind of one of those things where we just couldn't get anything going, you know. I don't know if it was Scump getting sniped. I think he got sniped 4 times, first blooded. I don't know if that's because they're not running incog or if it's because they're like, I was smoking out the guy gas tank a couple times and he was still getting sniped. So I don't know. We talked about it afterwards. It's because he wasn't running incog and that is why. So we just can't be playing 3v4 the whole time. And then moved on to the blitz, and we were tied up with about a minute and a half left. Me and Proofy were playing 2D in our base, and Nadeshot called out somebody going bottom diner, and I was on top of our 18-wheeler by diner, and he actually meant bottom Gina's. And so me and Proof was in diner alley, I was on top of the 18. We both looked at diner, and then he, like, as soon as he's like, oh, I meant bottom Gina's, because we were like, bottom diner, like, because you don't really call bottom diner, you know, you say diner, and then, you know, there's no top and bottom. So we were like, bottom diner, and then he's like, oh no, I meant bottom Gina's. And then, you know, that happens all the time. It happens to me on Octane all the time. You know, I'll call strip 18, pawn 18, and stuff like that. It's just because you're talking so quick, your brain's trying to comprehend it, and you just mix it up sometimes. So, and he calls bottom Gina's, so me and Proof go to look at bottom Gina's, and Namus is already out at the blitz cap, so he caps it, and I start shooting at him because, like, I thought maybe I could kill him if me and Proof hit him at the same time, and he ends up capping it, and then a guy comes through diner and shoots both me and Proof in the back because we were both looking at him scoring from Gina's, and so then they get 2 out of it, and that's a big reason why we lost the blitz. Sucks, but, you know, it was pool play. We really didn't matter since we knew the seeds were randomized, 1 through, like, the 1s were, 2s were. And we ended up getting the matchup that we wanted, which was Epsilon. Going into Sunday, played them. You know, first map, I don't know what it is. We didn't come out hot enough. Second map, I did pretty well. For the first, well, I'm pretty good at Sovereign S&D. That's one of my only good S&D maps. And I always do relatively good on that map if I play it right. And then going to the third map, the Blitz Octane was pretty close. It was a good time at the very end. Scump improved 2v4ing in our base to hold off the trade out. And then fourth map, Strike Zone Dom. We all started a little too slow. We let them get ahead by like 40 points, 35 points. You can't really do that on Strike Zone. Almost had the comeback, had an unlucky rotation, unlucky gun battle, and an unlucky spawn. But not to say that, you know, we expect those things going into Strike Zone and Sovereign Dom. You know, we expect bad spawns, unlucky gunfights to happen. We can't put ourselves in so much of a hole where they're game determining. You know, everybody's always like, this is the reason, this spawn is the reason why they lost. But they forget about the entire 9 minutes before that where we let them get ahead by 40 points and we couldn't win a gun battle for like 2 minutes straight. And that's another reason why we lost that map. So, you know, we can't just blame it on one thing, guys. You know, it was game determinant, but it wasn't the reason we lost the game. You know, like, it influenced the game heavily, but it's not the entire reason, not the entirety, the entire reason why we lost. And then going into the Warhawk search, I'm sure you guys may know, we had the 3v2 first round. And if you guys notice, the team that takes the first round in Game 5 search almost always wins. I would like to see the stat on it because it's got to be something crazy. It's something that I've picked up on since like Columbus, I believe it is. And it's been pretty accurate, like to I'd say about 75%, but I'd like to see the actual stats on it, on LAN especially, just because the momentum and stuff like that, it's the way it works. So we had a 3v2, and I got the bomb glitch. So Proof is the one dead, and he's going to the ref, end it. And the guy's like, do you guys want me to end it? Do you want me to end it? And I was like, should we end it? Talking to Matt and Scump, and then Scump's like, he's on the bomb fighting a guy back mattresses. He's like, back mattresses, focus, back mattresses. And I'm like, should we end it? And he's like, focus, back mattresses. And I'm an American, so I'm like, all right, I'll just keep playing. And so Proof all the while is still saying end it. And the guy's like, and what do you guys want me to do? What's the call here? End it? Like, what do you want me to do? And then, like, he didn't outright refuse, I don't think, because I actually couldn't hear that well because Scump's yelling, Proof's yelling. I'm trying to focus on this guy shooting Scump. So I ended up trading with that guy that kills Scump. So it's a 2v1. And then I really wasn't paying attention. I was just trying to listen to what Matt was telling me to do because I figured, like, if Proof is sitting there saying end it over and over and he hasn't ended it, then he's not going to end it. So I just started playing with Matt. Matt's like, all right, we got to find this guy. Just run out middle street and bait him out. I ran out middle street, ends up clutching the 2v1, and then we start the second round, and Matt and Proof are both yelling at the ref, being like, what the heck, we told you to end it. He's like, well, the round's over now, we can't do anything about it now. And he's like, you guys played it out. We're like, we played it out because, like, you didn't end the game. And And so Matt and Proof aren't moving for the first like 10 seconds of the second round. If you go back and watch the VOD, you can see it. And I ended up getting rushed at Water Tower, and they ended up going 2-0. And I think after that, it was just like a tilt thing. We couldn't get anything going. No, like the call outs were really messed up. And it was really unfortunate that it happened, but it's nobody's fault, I guess. It's Infinity Ward's fault if you want to be real. But, you know, even then, bugs happen in the games, and I mean, it sucks. I just wish we could have had it fixed beforehand, but, you know, we did end up getting 6-0'd. So I'm not sure how much would have changed, but, you know, you don't see us drop that, like, you know, have the most kills on Warhawk Search. Like, that never happens. I'm the worst player at Warhawk Search and Destroy there is. So it's like that just doesn't happen. I think the tilt was a big factor in it. But anyways, that's some of those reasons why we lost. I could throw in the 5-millisecond monitors. I could throw in some jet lag, even though we weren't jet lagged. That would be just a bullshit excuse. Or, you know, we just simply got outplayed, which is what I believe. We're gonna look at the mistakes. You know, we could take away something from that. We got to learn to keep our composure a little more, learn to be a little more chilled out, little more, you know, relaxed when we're playing, and you know, just come away with it, fixing those things that I've talked about this entire video. So I thank you. I thank you guys for watching this video. I'll be streaming again probably today, tomorrow. I'll probably be streaming every day up until Dallas. I'm trying to get better at the game leading into this last tournament. I don't want to get another placing like 5th through 8th because I consider that 8th place, and you know, an 8th place finishing. You guys know what happened last time we got a placing like that. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for you know, liking the video, commenting on it, subscribing to the channel, share it with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. Much love, you guys. Peace out.